Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me today. So the topic of this video today is a little bit of a sensitive subject and it's about gang stalking. Now, I actually didn't even know what this was until a few days ago, but I wanted to share my experience with it because I want to bring some awareness to this situation. So essentially, gang stalking is where a group of people, a gangs up on one person to basically try to destroy them. They'll do things like harass them, belittle them in front of people. They'll try to ruin their reputation. They try to isolate them from other people. They try to get them fired from their job, and so on and so forth. And a lot of times they use spiritual attacks, spells, black magic, hexes, or whatever. And yeah, it's not so much fun. So the first time that I was gang stalked or harassed or whatever you want to call it, that I know of was an incident at a doctor's office. And if you've already read my memoir, it's the incident with the Black Witch. After my son passed away, I did ketamine a couple of times because it's supposed to help with depression. And then the doctor's office called me back in like a year later, and they were really worried. They wanted me to come do ketamine again. I said, I'm fine. I don't need to do it. But the woman on the phone sounded super freaked out. So I was like, okay, I'll come in and do ketamine again. So after the treatment was over and I was still high, like under the influence of ketamine, they bring this woman into my room and she's wearing all black and she asked me if I know what Wiccans are. And I was like, sure, I guess. And she's like, do you know anything about it? I'm like, not really. And then she admitted that she was one, a witch. And she also admitted to doing black magic. And I'm like, hold up, what? First of all, I'm in a doctor's office. They have many HIPAA laws that prohibits a doctor giving out your personal information to anyone. That was the first thing. And to bring her into my treatment room while I'm still under the influence of a drug, just so many lines were crossed here. It's just insane. But she seemed nice, and everyone there was convinced that she was talking to my son, Sammy, that had passed away. So who was I to question it? I wasn't there. And she seemed nice, but something was a little off. So when I came back from being overseas, I went back down to the doctor's office. Now you see, one of the guys there, and I call him Dave in my memoir, had filmed it, the clip of this woman supposedly, allegedly communicating with Sammy. Now, I'm going to show you just a tiny little part of this clip because it's really disturbing. Trigger warning. You shouldn't let any kids watch it. But this is I'm going to just give you a glimpse of what was in the video.
Doing every night to herself. He sees her, and she's going to try to kill herself. He sees her, he doesn't want her to die. He doesn't want her to die.
So I basically almost had like a nervous breakdown and I got really sick, couldn't get out of bed for like 3 weeks. But I was determined to do something about this because this is a complete stranger. I had never met this woman in my life. So I went down to the police station and I filed a police report, and they admitted to me, they said, look, we just don't have the resources to look into this. And so I called up an attorney, and yes, a lot of laws were broken with regards to privacy, but what he said to me is, your sons, my 2 remaining living sons, would have a case had I committed suicide. So what did I do? Well, I hired a private investigator. And the reason I did this is because I had another incident last year, probably around September, October, where it was the same sort of thing, a spiritual attack from a complete stranger. And here's what the private investigator said. It's called gang stalking, and they do this regularly. And I asked her why exactly, like what what's the reasoning for it? And obviously, I was a really easy target because when my son passed away, it was really sudden, it was really tragic, it was all over the news. And the police told me that police records, reports are public information. So anybody could have walked into that police station and gotten all my information. And she says a lot of the times what they do is take out a life insurance policy on that person and try to get them to kill themselves. So apparently these people, like the woman in the film or the other stranger woman that sent me a voodoo death spell, thought I was a really easy target. Because here I am, a single woman, living alone, no protection of a man, dealing with the grief of losing a child. And who knows, maybe these two women are in the same coven. I don't even know how to say it. But I guess it's only a matter of time before my private investigator finds out what's going on. But at this point, I actually really don't care what the reason was. I'm unbothered. But I am bothered that things like this are going on. And I wanted to bring awareness to the situation because if you feel like you're being stalked or harassed, or you have a friend that you think might just be being paranoid, they could be getting gang stalked. And if anyone, you or any friend of yours, is thinking about committing suicide, please get help right away. And I'm going to leave some information about the suicide hotline, people that you can call. Please do not hurt yourself. Just protect yourself, protect your energy. I'm also going to do another video about how to repel negative energy, whether that's evil eyes or black magic or narcissist energy vampires. But I just felt like it was really important to do a video like this to just bring awareness to the situation. So whoever you are, wherever you are, if you feel like you're being gang stalked or you're being treated unfairly, you can get help. It's never so bad that you should consider taking your own life. Never, never, never. So I just want you to know that there are people out there that volunteer and are helping people, whereas the opposite side, people are just trying to destroy other people's life for whatever reason. But I can sleep good at night because I know that I'm trying to do the right thing, and whatever you put out there is what you get back. And so I guess, they'll get their karma. But I'll also get the information on who these people are and what they're up to. And I think I'm meant to just, expose or bust a coven down here in Miami. So stay tuned. You're also going to want to stay prayed up. I pray all the time. And another thing I talk about in my memoir is we all have spirit guides, and there's archangels that are very powerful in the spiritual realm. But what most people don't know is they can't interfere with our free will. But they can if you ask them for help. If you say, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please help me out of this situation. Please protect me. Please give me the answers that I need. And then they will be able to come to your aid. They can't help you. They can't interfere with your free will unless you ask them. And sometimes I demand it. I'm like, cut these karmic ties or show me what I need to do. And it works, I'm telling you. So thank you so much for watching my video today. And please like, comment, share. Especially share with people that really might benefit from this message. See you next time.